Nearly $8,000 spent out of fear of arrest, and turns out the money spent was wasted.
A woman says that she fell for the IRS scheme that has targeted millions of people around the U.S. Channel 5's Michael Scott spoke with her tonight. He's live in our studio now with her story. Michael.
This woman agreed to talk to us if we kept her identity hidden. She feels embarrassed about what happened, but she wants to warn others here not to fall for this trap.
A trail of Apple's iTunes gift cards is what's left of a big payout. This is what was used to pay $7,800 to people claiming to be with the IRS.
I was planning on buying a vehicle, and that was my savings. Yes, it was a big chunk of my savings.
This woman is just one of the thousands of victims who fell to this scheme. The call comes in, they'll harass you and leave voicemails.
This is Jack Wilson from Internal Revenue Service.
They tell you about a lawsuit against you and the amount of money you owe to the IRS. If you don't pay, they'll tell you you will be arrested. The imposters just need to find the right person to call, and they did. The woman tells me she owed the IRS money from the last tax season. She paid the bill. Her grandmother passed away recently too. She figured her grandmother owed money and they were calling for it.
Okay, it makes sense that all those years that I had my grandmother and now when she passed away I had to pay. So it kind of made sense in my head. That's the only reason I fell for it, because it kind of worked out that way.
The callers will tell you to go to a store and wire the money using an iTunes gift card or MoneyGram. The federal government is making arrests. About 30 in the U.S. charged since this summer. 32 people overseas in India were charged too. The investigation is still ongoing. This woman tells me, just hang up if you get one of these calls.
Just don't answer. don't fall for it.
She wishes that's what she'd done.
And the IRS will never demand a payment over the phone. If they need to get a hold of you, they will contact you by mail. The federal government says even though arrests are happening, people are still out there who continue to impersonate IRS agents. Live in the studio tonight, Michael Scott, Channel 5 News at 10.